aimed at addressing community needs and problems, reducing crime and the fear of crime, the implementation of long-term and sustainable strategies that result in safer communities, and an overall improvement in the quality of an individual's life and the lives of their family. Indeed, community policing has been a guiding force for America for decades. Yet events that have occurred across our nation over the past several years have caused many to question whether the underlying principles of community policing and the importance of police and citizen relationships remain a priority in how police officers and their agencies go about this important public work. Now, it's neither my purpose nor my intent to confirm or dispel whether the police have fallen short as to their relationship with those whom they serve. Rather, I wish to underscore the importance of what I branded as relational policing and how that interacts with the broader concept of police legitimacy, a concept that has been at the forefront of policing for the past several years, and one, in my opinion, that is critical to restoring the public's trust and confidence where those crucial elements have been so deeply compromised. At 21 years of age, I walked the streets of West Baltimore. I patrolled the stairwells and hallways and courtyards of the George Murphy and Lexington Terrace public housing projects. Yet somehow along the way, I began to recognize the importance of engaging people, developing relationships, and getting to know the people who made up the place where I came to work every day. For me, those relationships were as important to my work as the technical skills I had learned in the police academy and the various tools that occupied both my gun belt and the cockpit of that police car. Community policing was real, and its benefits then were obvious to me then, and they are now. Many years later, I've come to believe that there has emerged an ever-growing fracture in the relationship between the police and the communities we serve. I say this not as a criticism aimed at either of the parties, but rather as a firm belief that the tragedies that have occurred across our nation that result from police and citizen interactions gone bad, and the manner in which people have reacted to those tragedies, have threatened both the quality of relationships and this whole notion of police legitimacy. It's been said over the past few years that these are difficult times to be a cop in America. I think not. In fact, it's my sincere belief we've never been presented with a greater opportunity, an opportunity to demonstrate the character of this profession, the men and women who serve it, and most importantly, to rethink policing in America. So that's why we're here, to begin a discussion about rethinking policing in America. I've been privileged to have been invited to this place, this university, this institution of higher learning, to be part of the creation of a curriculum, a program to rethink American policing as we move forward in the 21st century. And if the state affords us the opportunity to do that and call this a degree program someday, that's exactly what we'll do. And I'm privileged this morning to be joined by not only an esteemed panel, but the people that I will turn to and continue to turn to across this country as we revisit the importance of policing today and in the 21st century. These are people that have touched my life personally and professionally, and have touched the lives of men and women across this country who have dedicated their service to the communities in which they live and they work. So now allow me the opportunity to introduce each of them. Joe Brand is the founder and chief executive officer of Joseph Brand and Associates, a consulting firm serving public sector clients with a focus on improving management performance and accountability within policing. From 1994 to 1999, Mr. Brand served as the first director of the Office of Community-Oriented Policing within the United States Department of Justice. The COPS Office was the lead federal agency for advancing community policing initiatives for more than 13,000 local and state law enforcement agencies across America. From 1990 to 1995, Joe served as the chief of police in the city of Hayward, California, and a police captain in the city of Santa Ana. In addition to managing the day-to-day operations of his consulting firm, Joe serves on the monitoring teams in the matters of the United States of America versus the County of Los Angeles and the United States of America versus the City of Cleveland. And in years past, Joe and I served together in the matter of United States of America versus the City of Cincinnati. In addition to those very important initiatives, Joe is involved in a number of other projects aimed at promoting professionalism and accountability and effectiveness in American policing. In my humble opinion, he is a policing icon, and his contributions to our profession are countless. He holds a Master's of Public Administration from the University of Southern California, a Bachelor's of Arts in Criminal Justice from